I'm Wendy Brown-Baez. I want something gorgeous to happen in America. I want the beauty of generosity to reflect the beauty of her forests, rivers, canyons, and skies. Have you ever walked under a sequoia? Stood on the rim of the Grand Canyon, put your toes in the Pacific, slid down a mountainside, breathed in the purity of white sands, sailed across Lake Superior. Then you know America's landscapes are majestic. Have you ever struggled with hauling a suitcase up from the subway and have a stranger lift one end? Or waited by the side of a road with a flat tire and the wrong jack, and have a semi-driver stop to help? Have you ever needed a smile from a waitress after being awake at her table all night and been given a free pastry? Have you ever needed shelter after a tornado took down your roof and been given a new home? Then you know America's people are kind. I want to see that wild, majestic kindness in the way we care for the small things, the fragile, the imperfect, the broken. The people of our nation who need our hands and our hearts. I want to see us heal, tend, comfort, and keep, to make the young and the old our priorities instead of our burdens. To honor those who teach and tend them instead of counting costs and cutting back. To comfort the homeless in beautiful spaces instead of cheap ghettoizing. To make our inner cities thrive and our neighborhoods safe night and day, day and night, for walking, biking, living, hanging out on the porch. I want us to be invaded by a spirit of cooperation and a spirit of unity. Not one nation, but one family. I want the freedom to speak our truth, to shine our stories, to not only be tolerated, but welcomed, to be melded into a glorious tapestry of our differences and our commonality, to be equally valued and equally put to work, to bring the world back into balance, to lead the world in a revolution of love.
Oh, that was wonderful.
So I have another poem.
Okay.
And I just wanted to say that I do believe change starts from within. Mm-hmm. So this is called Live As If. Live as if love was a garden, filled with succulent fruit, decay and growth in their seasons, nourishment after the planting, the tending, the weeding. Live as if spring was a fountain of joy rushing through your being, summer the way you do your work. Opened wide, daring to be tasted, daring to be plucked, casual in the heat, determined to ripen. Live as if tenderness was your birthright, as if gentle touch is the way the world caresses you, as if you were a dancer with a piece of sky in your hands. Live as if you are an old lady with flowers in your hair, unstoppable, wild. Or an old man with a whistle that travels down streets and through doorways, inexplicably happy. Live as if everyone you meet is a friend, everywhere you stop an adventure about to begin. Live as if the neighbor next to you speaks your language, even if it is a foreign tongue, even if he is darker. Live as if the light in his eyes is the reflection in your soul, as if her thirst for justice is your own. Live as if surrender moment by moment is possible, a work of art crafted by your own two hands. Live as if beauty was the way you walk the earth. The beauty of thunderstorms, the beauty of the pearl created by friction within the oyster, the beauty of conversation, the beauty of not knowing the future, only moving towards it in good company for the sake of becoming whole.
Thank you so much. Your poems are about change. Is there anything you'd like to add about the change you want to see in the world?
Just that in addition to all the other things I've heard, which I agree with, that I do think that we should each be respected and valued as all of us being of equal importance.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.